Hey everyone, well, I just wanted to show you a tool I built just for my work using Cloud Code and to prove that you can build your own SaaS for your own needs. So this is called QA Control, and as some of you know, I'm specialized in mobile product creation, and sometimes or quite often I have to review the proper implementation of designs done on Figma. And when you have to do that on a lot of screens, whole user flow, and you have to compare Figma, Android and iOS, and you aim to be pixel perfect, like comparing everything, opening tickets, sharing your findings with your colleagues, is like something very difficult to do or very boring. So my intention was to improve the experience. So I built the web app you see here, and it's called QA Control. And basically, you can create test run manually with this information. And a test run will be a set of a test. So basically recordings. Where you will be able to review the design. So I'm not going to create it manually because this platform has settings, and in the settings you can find API keys, and this platform has a whole API that can be used then by any tool, or in particular here, an AI agent. So what I did is I built an AI agent, or more specifically, I created skills on Cloud Code. And the skill I created is using the Figma MCP, the Figma API, the API of my platform, and the mobile MCP, which allows to record screens on iOS and Android devices. You can see here an Android device open on my football app. I also have an iPhone connected to my laptop here. And so now what I can do is I can say, hey, design review, let's start a test run, demo linked in. So here the skill is going to check whether the devices are connected, and then start a test run on the platform. So, again, the platform is still around. So, as I told you, I didn't want to create everything manually. So I created here, and you can see here the demo LinkedIn initialized. Now I'm going to take a frame of my, so it's not the actual real design of my app because I didn't do it on Figma, but in a real professional environment. Here my app design would be in Figma, and I would just copy the frame of the screen, and I would go the following and say, design review, please review this page. And now the skill is going to record the picture on Figma, so the screen on Figma, and record the two screens on the devices. The skill could do an AI design review, or if it doesn't do it, which will be the case here, it will send it to the platform QA Control, and QA Control is going to do the design review for me. But since so the goal of the platform is to keep a human in the loop, and the AI design review is just some indication you can use to make your analysis. But of course you can or you should double check yourself and make your own opinion. So here, since I'm not using a real frame and a real design from on Figma, the picture is a bit too big, so just by itself, Cloud Code is going to redesign, resize the Figma screenshot and make it smaller. It wouldn't be the case with a real design Figma design. So, and now you can see the recording happening. So of course here I would have multiple screens, and I would do a whole user flow. So here it's my device design on Figma, in the middle design on Android, and on the right design on iOS. And then you have here you can see the AI analysis in progress. You can see I could validate the screens, I could delete it. I could manually add screens myself, if you had to do your screenshot, send it in Slack, copy paste here, enter the device, the OS version here. Everything is recorded automatically, iPhone, the name of my device here on Android. And you can see the design review is You can see here the design review appearing. Here you can see the the different feedbacks made, and each time the Android compared to the Figma or the iOS compared to the Figma. So this is sometimes a bit picky, depending on the model, but sometimes it's very useful. And then I integrated cool stuff here. You can come and annotate. So trust me, it's not sex ad, it's just Temu putting shitty ads, but not my call here, of course. And yeah, you can come and put your feedbacks, and then it's going to be saved. You can do the same on iOS. You can come and comment each screen, and the cool stuff is it's like a thread. So if you have multiple, colleagues coming here, you can have a debate on the whole test result, or on each screen, or even maybe the Figma design. And let's say you have a lot of small details, a lot of screen, you don't want to create a ticket for every single screen, so you can come and create an Android ticket or an iOS ticket, or you can create a ticket just for a specific screen, specific platform. So here it's going to create a ticket just for Android. Normally, I introduced the bug last night, but here you should see the feedbacks, AI feedbacks that were here, and you could just pick the AI feedbacks you want to keep, and then you say, hey, additional comments, and then you would create the issue, and here you then have the link for the issue. So it's not opening here because I'm not logged in on Notion, but let me show the result. There it is. You can see that the ticket was created entirely with the screenshot and the annotated screenshot, the Figma screenshot and the annotated screenshot from the notes. So this is how I can now scale my design reviews. And I think the AI revolution is here. You can see it's like here it's almost a real SaaS, just made in maybe 3-4 evenings. Like the thing is, once you have the foundation, you have small iterations. I started to use it in my work, so I improved the platform with all little details, the ability, to come customize the design review prompt. The ability to get the AI design review done on the back end here. Originally, it was just done by Claude, and here I can even pick which model I want. So it's pretty advanced, pretty useful, and I'm gonna do in my job like a recording of all flows, screen by screen, and evaluate the results. So yes, I feel now what people say is true. You can build your own SaaS for your own needs. Of course, like big tools like Notion or Figma will still be around, but the small SaaS giving little services, they are in great danger, because what do you want? You want the cheap product that totally curated for your needs, and on which you have the ability to update it and maintain, or do you want to pay a subscription and have something not perfect to your needs? And of course there is a maintenance, but it's becoming so cheap and so easy to make your own tool that one-off simple tools are going to be replaced by such tool, and only the big tools which favor interconnection with models and other platforms will survive from my point of view. Well, I hope you enjoy it, and if you want to know a little more on how you vibe code such things, well, drop a few comments and I can show you. It's like much easier than you think, and it's not something only developers can do. Until next time, bye bye.